And ladies and gentlemen, up next, the main event of the evening. Dave Schemm defends the VWA World Championship against Jake Andrucyk. Jake Andrucyk won a triple threat match involving himself, Brady, and Allen to earn this spot. This would be Jake's second attempt at the World Championship against Dave. But let's talk about this man, the defending champion, Dave Schemm. As both men are in the ring, the bell has rung and the match is underway. Dave Schemm has been world champion since last year in August. Dave reverses the Irish whip and throws Jake's over his shoulder. Jake throws a big uppercut. Dave Schemm has retained this championship through thick and thin. Jake gonna throw kicks to the champion. Earlier on in the evening, Nick Flaherty won the May the Best Man Win match for 2025, which was comprised of men that have yet to challenge for the World Championship at a premium live event. Suffice to say, we are running out of challengers. What a hacky sack kick connecting. People are lining up and Dave is running right through them. Dave is just being an incredibly dominant champion. We're trying to see who's gonna stop him. Jake is gonna get a second opportunity, but Dave body slams him to the mat. Jake to his feet, goes for that somersault kick. Dave was ready for the impact. So Jake catches Dave, lifts him up, beautiful suplex to the champion. And Jake's younger brother, Josh, coming in second place earlier in the evening in a heartbreaking loss. Jake dedicating this match to his younger brother. Dave throws a right hand to the back of Jake Andrucyk, lifting the challenger up. More right hands. Jake wrestles his way behind Dave, but Dave counters with a big elbow and a big splash to follow it up from the world champion. Dave quoted as saying earlier, the results will be the same. But Jake lands a nice falling back suplex to Dave. We caught up with Dave earlier, who said he has no issues running through Jake Andrucyk once more. What a right hand to the challenger. Jake gets behind the champion, nails a back suplex. Now in this match, Jake is quicker, he has more agility, but Dave is bigger and stronger. Dave with that low blow. Dave not afraid to fight dirty, and now he's gonna roll the challenger up. Jake able to get the shoulder up, but he's reeling from that shot to the groin. Goes for the somersault kick. It's not enough. Dave counters the right hand. Jake, now a counter of his own, somersault kick to knock the champion back a few pegs. But the champion stays on him, Irish whip. But Jake still reversing it, and another somersault kick to the champion. Dave to his feet. Look at Jake countering the right hands from the champion. Gets behind him now, and he goes for a quick roll-up. Dave very quick to get the shoulder up. Dave familiar with all types of challengers in this historic World Championship reign. Jake with a huge Hurricane Rana. And for the first time in this match, the champion is dazed and he's down. But he's going to come back with a hacky sack kick, throwing right hands. Jake going to back up, throwing right hands of his own. Big jawbreaker to the champion. Jake going to lift Dave up. Dave gets behind Jake. Look at this. Oh, what a swing connecting. Oh, man. And now, look at Dave just wrenching on the neck of Jake Andrucyk. Devastating submission hold. Dave forced to release as Jake put his foot on the ropes. And Jake goes for the jawbreaker again, but Dave was ready for him. Now he's going to lift Jake up. Oh my gosh! Jumping pile driver. A devastating move. You see Jake is dazed. Dave taking advantage. Went for a jawbreaker of his own. Jake wrestles him off, and he's still coming after the champion, but Dave dodging the right hands with a big splash there. Dave is an incredibly resilient champion. He knows where he's at in the ring. Look at this. Case in point, reversing the Irish whip and nailing the challenger with a hacky sack kick. And now he's got Jake. What a DDT! DDT from the champion to Jake. Jake to his feet slowly. Dave throwing the kick. Jake with a right hand. Goes for the somersault kick, but Dave is not taking the impact. And now Jake, look at the kicks once more, right to the face of the champion. And Jake twisting, going after the leg of Dave. Dave to his feet. Jake shoves him off. Counters the right hand, takes it right in the jaw from the champion. Dave to his feet, and a hacky sack kick connects to Jake. Jake to his feet with aggression. He knows he's got to prevent the champion from getting that momentum, but Dave is on him. body slams him right to the mat. Using the ropes as momentum, what a right hand. Jake catches the foot. Look at the dragon screw. Jake targeting the leg of Dave Schemm. Maybe there's a method to this madness. What a jump up spin kick to the back of the head of the champion. Dave to his feet, kind of slow there, but he still lands the hacky sack kick to knock Jake down. And now he picks the challenger up. Irish whip. Look at the big spine buster connecting to the challenger Jake. Shoves him off. Dave was ready. Jake backing up a few paces. Dave wrestles Jake to the mat with an arm drag. And now he's got the challenger exactly where he wants him. What are we going to see? Look at the headlock. Countered by Jake. Jake counters the headlock and suplexes Dave to the mat. But Dave is still showing resilience. Body slams Jake. Again, Dave going to use the ropes as momentum. Look at this. What are we seeing here? Oh, he fooled him. Jake thought he could catch him, but Dave was able to roll behind Jake. But Jake still lands the uppercut to knock Dave onto the apron. Oh, man! Right into the table. Dave took a hard fall, and now the count has begun. Dave re-entering the ring. Jake knocked Dave off the apron, and Dave took a hard fall against the table. Dave could be a little woozy, and I spoke too soon. A beautiful hacky sack kick. But now Jake, another uppercut right to the apron. He's got the champion. Look at this. Oh! Right into the steel post. Jake is utilizing some crazy unorthodox offense here. But we've never seen Dave take this kind of assault. Jake with the Irish whip. What a wheel kick, and again, he's got the champion on the apron. Dave re-enters the ring. Jake is starting to utilize some crazy esoteric offense here. Kicks to the face. And now Jake, using the ropes for momentum of his own, catches him, and he's got the champion locked in a Hurricane Rana, holding the shoulders down. Dave gets the shoulder up. Jake might have the champion in a little bit of trouble. Big back kick. He's got Dave once more. Shades of his brother Josh, who he dedicated this match to, the Harlem Shake, holding the shoulder down. Dave still kicking out. Jake is feeling it and he's calling for it. We've never seen the champion in trouble. The twisted mug. No way. The twisted mug connects. Hook of the outside leg. Dave is stunned. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Championship has changed hands. Look at the twisted mug on replay. Connecting to Dave Schemm. Jake Andrucyk pulling out all the stops, utilizing some insanely esoteric and unorthodox offense, but it paid off. One twisted mug from Jake, a calculated assault, a hook of the outside leg, and a 3 count, and Dave Schemm has been slayed. Jake Andrucyk has pinned Dave Schemm and is the new VWA World Champion. How will this affect things moving forward, and what will we hear from the now former world champion? What an evening. Great matches, great surprises. Thank you for joining us at the 2025 edition of May the Best Man Win, and congratulations to the new VWA World Champion, Jake Andrucyk.